a no. That's like a person saying, yo, take this book, and they pass you the book, you be like, I don't like it, and you toss it on the floor like, what the fuck? You ain't even open it and read it to see if you like what's inside.
Exactly.
That's what you're doing.
No, it's not. It's not judging a book by its cover. No, it's
that's
not.
what you're doing, man. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing to yourself. You're not giving yourself a chance to be someone, do something. You feel me?
I'm
Live
trying.
your life. And stop worrying about what people think about you.
I am trying it.
You feel me? Live your life and stop worrying what everybody think about you. Start living a little bit. Live righteously, not unrighteously, you know?
Yeah.
Straight up.
But I got a question.
What?
Do you think, so I'm on my YouTube now, so I'm trying to, some people think it's all right to become homeless and starting over, but they don't know the idea of what it takes to become of this step. Like, do you think it's possible for most people to live this life? Or do you think people are too comfortable where they at?
No, it's the system.
The system?
The system is designed to make people homeless. It's not designed to help people.
Yeah.
When this society was created, it was created for a reason, because back in the day, people used to homeschool their own children,
Yeah.
teach them how to be their own businessmen. They find a way to create a society and an infrastructure.
Yeah.
That way they can reprogram everybody and have them do their bidding. Why do you think you see people go to work and get a job every day? This is not what life is about. And
Exactly.
some people who can't get a job end up homeless, like me and yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because society says if you don't have a PhD or you don't have this, you can't get that.
You
Everything
can't get
that's
certain
given,
jobs
yep,
because you don't have certain degrees.
Exactly, it's the system. Just like God gave us the tree and the mangoes and the fruits and the apples and the pears and everything, eat freely from abundance. But man, put it in a package, put it in the stores and say you gotta pay for it. Because this is what society tells us. This is what we was taught when we was in diapers, shit, all crazy before we was born.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, with that being said, that's where homeless coming. So the people who can't catch up, those are the ones who fell to the bottom of the bucket. You see them walk around, sleeping on the benches, losing their mind. But majority of these people are not addicts or nothing like that.
No.
They're people that lost family members, people that actually
was actually something at one point and then became nothing.
Some people go through some trials and tribulations that they had no order protection and they couldn't come back home, so they had no choice to go back and go into the shelter. Yeah. Sometimes you never know a person's story. Just because a person homeless doesn't mean he's a fucked up individual. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
Just because I'm in a shelter don't mean I'm in a fucked up situation.
Question, right? If I had $1 million, $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a rapist, I'm a killer, I'm a murderer, but I got everything. Does it make me a good person?
No.
But if I'm a poor person, right? I have nothing. I'm not a rapist.
And then they say that same thing to you as the poor person.
Nothing. What does that make me? A good person or a bad person?
It don't make you a good person or a bad person. It's just you. It makes you you because of what you put yourself in the situation.
You're not listening. You understand?
Yeah.
People do what they want to do.
Exactly. People do what they want to do.
Right. The knife was invented for one purpose only, to cut fruits and vegetables and harvest certain stuff, right?
Yeah.
But man used it for bad intentions, like to kill and slay other human beings. You get what I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Just like you might invent something for a good purpose and somebody use it for bad intentions.
Exactly.
That's how life goes. There are bad eggs. There's nothing we could do about that. But what we can do, if we made a mistake and we look upon ourselves and reflect on our mistakes, we try our best not to do the mistakes or fall in other people's footsteps and try to set a better example.
Yeah.
You understand? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. You know what I mean? Setting an example for each other. Because people talk all that shit but can't walk that shit.
No, they really can't.
A motherfucker might say, I care about you.
And they go around behind your back, talk shit about you.
I care about you, but then go to the store, buy a full-blown meal, come down, sit down, and eat right in front of your face, and not offer you. And that
happened to me so many times when I was working at Black Ink, and everybody would sit there and eat, and I don't have nothing. I'm like, bro. And then you tell them your story, and then they still don't give a fuck.
It's because, you see, God places compassion between all of us. You see, when people do stuff like that, it lets you know you're in the wrong place.
Yeah. They're not
holy. As cold as theirs. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting in the wrong room. When you saw that the first time, you should have got the fuck up out of there the next day. You shouldn't have still stood there.
Stay there just because.
And I saw you myself with my own 2 eyes going back and forth bringing in meals. But that should be a lesson well learned towards you.
Yeah.
Toward it, because it lets you know people in this world
It's evil.
misuse you and use you, but you don't want to be misused by the wrong individuals that you feel betrayed inside. Those people, run far away from them. Find a mountain and run high up there to make sure they can't see you, because those people will destroy you. They're there to steal your joy. You see, it's like seeing a light that shines and say, you know what, let me try to dim that light.
Yep.
That's what they're doing.
That's what they had asked me for. They want my light and shit.
So they're trying to dim yours and turn you cold like them.
Yeah.
You see, once you start becoming cold like them, then you get a meal. You won't get a meal because you're not cold like them. You get it?
Nah, because God gonna bless me regardless of anyway.
It's a test.
Yeah, it's a test.
Do you gonna get with them or you gonna get with God? Which one are you gonna choose? Because
you can't be with the devil and God.
Exactly. We're surrounded by demons all around the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should have left the minute that happened. Like, you know what? This ain't for me. Fuck that.
And the thing is, too, I wanted to leave, like, as soon as I saw the fuckery, but then something told me to stay. Something kept telling me to stay. What kept wanting me to stay was how they was tipping me. But that shit was nothing. That shit was little money, bro. It was just, like, straight up little money.
It was chunk change. You still stayed.
And I stayed there because I wanted to. It was my choice.
You're right there. Don't say it was the money.
Yeah.
Just say you wanted to stay.
Yeah, it was my choice.
It's never the money. Let me tell you something. I don't chase dead presidents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a hoe. When you chase the money, you're a fucking prostitute. I'm not.
You're prostituting yourself. Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking prostitute. I'm not gonna bend for nobody will. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna spit in my face. You get what I'm saying? That's what he call spitting in your face with a smile.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because you don't even know if I'm hungry or starving. And
exactly.
You know I'm in a shelter. You're gonna send me to buy food for you and I say,
do you
buy
want
yourself something too, or buy what you want.
And they never done that shit, bro. It was every now and then.
It's a power thing too. People like to feel like they're in control of other individuals only if you allow them. You see, when you went to the store to get them their meal, it made them feel power. It made them feel like somebody, like there was somebody there. I got a running girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now they don't got nobody.
Give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. But they're not saying, get yourself something. Here's this, here's that. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If we be cool and I go in the store and I buy me a meal, I'ma ask you, you want something to eat? You buy what you want to eat. Not no French fries, or you get whatever you want if I can afford it. It's on both our expense. If I'm getting me a drink, I'm getting you a drink.
Exactly.
You feel me? God said, show compassion to each other, but the devils and demons and minions do not do that. God said, take them as your enemy and nothing else, but they are enemy to mankind. We are surrounded by demons that look like us.
And then they try to act like us, and then they not like us.
Now you're getting it.
Now I see why Kendrick Lamar made that song "Not Like Us," because that's true. They don't run like us, bro.
They don't.
They run with the devil mind, and whatever the crap they want to do in life.
They're Satanists, right?
Yeah.
And Satanism. There are all different types of religion out here. You have to be aware of this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when you feel like, why is people doing this? You have to sit back, analyze, and dissect the situation and look from it all angles. Why is he doing this to me? Have me run into the store, buying him food and all that, but he's not even offering me if I want something, and I'm fucking hungry.
Exactly.
You gotta look at that and assess the situation like that. You know what? I wonder what religion this person is. And you find, hey, what's your religion? You gotta ask people questions. Because if you don't ask questions,
something?
People will walk all over you.
Exactly.
You feel me? You gotta stand for something because you're for anything. Trust me when I tell you.
I know.
You need to find out who these individuals you are around. You ask them questions. What's your religion? Where you from? What do you do? And that lets you know what type of person like. And then you actually, if you go to the store, after you find out about that person, you're like, nah, I'm good. You go to the damn store yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I know what type of individual you are. You ain't catching me like that. But when you don't know, it's a difference. A person can take advantage of you and give you a sweet smile and act like they're cool and they like you, because they will do some shit, disrespect you, and then do something to make you feel all calm, and then do the same shit over again.
Exactly.
Like you some Ponzi or something.
Exactly. That's how I felt. That's how I felt with Black Ink.
Like, we were reeling you out, and then reeling you back in, reeling you out, and reeling you back in.
And then every time I kept saying, I'm about to quit, I'm about to leave, that's when they want to try to do something nice. And I was like, man, that shit was fake.
You know why? You told them you should have just left. Well, if you're going to do something, don't tell them what you're going to do. Just fucking do it.
Leave.
Isn't that the right thing to do?
Yeah.
You're letting them know your moves before you make it so they can anticipate your moves. They can encounter your moves. you're letting them know the moves you're about to make. That's why they're encountering your fucking move.
Yeah.
If you don't say shit, they can't do shit.
Yeah, they really can't. They can't track you. They can't hunt you down. And that's when it made me feel paranoid a little bit when I had first left, because I was everywhere, and then they was like trying to contact back me.
You're giving it to them. You're literally giving it to them. You feel me? The smart thing to do is shut the fuck up
and leave
and analyze the room and say, you know what? If it's something you can take advantage for yourself, you take advantage of it and make them think that you're being fooled, but they're being fooled in the end.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, you should have got the fuck up out of it the minute they did that to you the first time. I mean, I've done the same thing, and I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have done that before and made a fool of myself, but I learned.
But what made you want to stay there? Because was it the people or was it a job?
It was just, honestly, I didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So that's why I kept doing what I did.
That's what it felt like for me. I didn't have nothing better else to do but come outside and go back in the shelter.
And they took advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
Evil people.
And they made it worse.
Evil people know that. That's why they have this powerful saying, never ever argue with an idiot, because he or she will bring you down to their level and beat you with experience, because you got no experience in bullshit. Do you?
Yeah.
Do you got experience in bullshit?
Yeah, I got experience on some bullshit.
Don't. You don't got experience in bullshit. I mean real bullshit.
Well, like what people do you wrong?
What I mean by experience, the word experience is people who does this shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, you don't. Motherfuckers will chew your ass up and spit you out like chewing gum on the sidewalk. You don't want none of this. Trust me when I tell you.
No.
You feel me? That's why you feel the way you feel. Because if you was that type of person, you wouldn't feel like that. You'd be doing the same fucked up shit like how they do.
Yeah.
You smell me?
Yeah.
That's like, if you go to a club, right? In a club, that's where demons congregate.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you take your holy ass up there. The minute they look in your eyes, they know you're not part of them. They know you ain't supposed to be here.
And then that's when they gonna eat you up right then and there.
They gonna tear your ass up. Fucking right. They just got a glimpse at you once and be like, you ain't us.
I've been in that situation before where I went somewhere where I knew I did not belong and fit in, and then they know you didn't fit in.
They give you that stare like, you know,
like, why are you here? Like, you're not part of us.
It makes you feel kind of unease, but it shows you how powerful you really are.
Because of the big man upstairs, you know what I mean? Because they are afraid of that presence.
Exactly.
They don't like that presence.
That's why they're afraid of your presence.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because the big man upstairs, you fear, not them.
Yeah.
That's why they're looking at you like that.
And it's like that online too. Like certain people, like they like to troll and look at you differently, like than them. Like, oh, look at her, she's homeless, she don't got nothing going on with her life. But yeah, when you show them the process of what's going on in their life, they still have that mentality, that ego mentality. But as soon as something comes up, they shut up.
Let me say something to you, right?
Yeah.
When people do shit like that, man, people who enter other people's business, have no life. You got no fucking life if you're in other people's business. If you're worrying about what the next woman or next man is doing, something is fucking seriously wrong with you.
That's true.
Like, literally, something is fucking wrong with your head. Let me tell you something. You spend all that energy worrying about what this person doing, worrying about that person doing, worry about what the fuck you're doing. What are you doing to better yourself and make your life better? What do you have that can secure yourself in case, let's just say, one day you get hit by a car. You don't know what God got in store for you, a disease fell upon you and you died. Who the fuck gonna bury you? Have you made plans for anybody to bury you or take care of your body if you die or something happened to you?
No.
No. But people worrying about shit that's not important, like other people, when they should be worrying about getting their affairs together. You understand?
Exactly.
We're not going to live on this earth forever. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with that being said, people are wasting precious time on fucking bullshit. You understand?
Yep.
That's also a sin too, to mind other people's fucking business. You feel me? Only business you gotta mind is your fucking own.
And when you do that, everything starts to elevate and level up.
Exactly. When a motherfucker try to tell you business, excuse me, no disrespect, respectfully, I don't want to hear it. If it have none of my business, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Because I ain't coming to you and telling you my business or this man business or that one business. I don't want to hear it. Because at the end of the day, that's their privacy and that's their business. By you telling other people about their business, that's called backbiting and slandering. There are serious sins and serious punishment for people who slander other
gossip.
people and gossip.
Yeah.
That's a sin. You're gossiping about other people's problems, trials, and
And then
tribulations.
at the end of the day, when they do that, it doesn't matter if they do that all day long.
You know what I mean?
We get blessings out of it.
Yeah,
we get
but
gifted.
worrying about what the next person going through and not worrying about yourself is just straight up fucking stupid. Like,
Exactly.
like how dumb are you? Every day this shit plays. Like, let me tell you something. If I have a conversation with you today, you tell me I'm gonna keep having a conversation with you
every day?
To the
No.
whole months ago, and you ain't gonna do nothing else with your life?
No.
Come on, man. People need to wake up and smell a fucking coffee before it's too late.
Exactly. Speaking of, you want some coffee?
Shit, I'm gonna get some of the for you too.
I got you, bro.
You know what I mean? But nah, don't worry, I got some money for coffee.
No, I got you.
But at the end of the day, you just gotta have compassion for each other. Like the Lord said, give to your brother and sister and clothe your brother and sister the way you would want to be clothed.
Exactly.
Feed them the way you would want to be fed. You know what I mean?
What's that one saying you always tell me?
I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. That man not better than you. I'm not better than him. Nobody's better than nobody. Everybody is equal and even fucking Steven.
Yep.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is better than nobody.
What's that saying? What's that saying you always tell me? A closed mouth don't get fed.
A closed mouth do not get fed. You feel me?
You always gotta speak when you want something. If you're hungry, if you want some knowledge.
Open up and fucking speak, but the devil convinced you to keep your mouth shut so you can suffer peacefully.
Yeah.
Why would you want to suffer peacefully and knowing people around you can help you?
Exactly. That's me. That's been my journey.
But why suffer peacefully when you can open your mouth and you get fucking help? And then want to complain when you don't open your mouth. Oh, this happened to me. I feel like killing myself. You ain't opening your fucking mouth and saying nothing.
I've been there. I know that feeling. That feeling is not a good feeling.
A closed mouth don't get fed. Open your mouth and speak up, because you never know who you might be around that can genuinely help your fucking black ass.
Yep, exactly.
And actually, you have blow your mind like, oh my God. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real enough. The joy is in the fucking journey. Life is what you make it.
Yeah, that's
Discipline, man, take you long paths and long road.
Yeah.
How you carry yourself is very important, my Asia. Feel me?
Yeah.
If you want a good man, carry yourself like a good woman. Carry yourself like a natural woman, and you'll see a knight in shining armor come out and love you up, treat you like a queen, do everything for you, be there by your side.
Don't even put their hands on you, none of that shit.
Exactly. But you gotta carry yourself apart.
Yeah. That's why I carry myself the way I carry, because I'm like...
Not looking like that and smiling like that, you ain't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know I'm Fireblaze gonna be straight up with you.
Yeah.
Because you're my sis, I'm gonna keep it funky. I might be blunt when I say things, but I'm gonna keep it real. You gotta change the way how you look.